What's up guys, Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and welcome back to the Mac for another Mac app review. This is going to be of the application ScreenTaker. This can be found in the Mac App Store for $4.99. I will leave the link down in the description for those of you that might be interested in buying this. Now, ScreenTaker in a nutshell basically allows you to drag and drop any actual screenshot you take on any of your iOS devices, iPhone, iPod, or iPad. Import it obviously into your computer, and then you can just simply drag and drop this screenshot into ScreenTaker, and it will put a actual device frame onto that screenshot. So as you can see, this is just a simple home screen screenshot of my iPhone 5, which is running iOS 7, and it automatically put it into the white iPhone 5. Now, later in this video, I'll actually open up Pixelmator, which is a program I use for graphical design, and I'll show you the insane quality of these frames and just how big they are and how many pixels they're packed with. It's pretty awesome. So let's do a quick run through of the options of ScreenTaker. Up at the top you do have device. You can do a regular iPhone if you have an iPhone 4S or older. Obviously that's the size of the screenshot that's going to fit it properly. As you can see with the iPhone 5, it squished it a little bit. You can do the iPod Touch as well. Let's see if I can actually, there's some pretty cool options with this. We'll do reflection. So there's the actual iPod Touch. It'd be like the 4th generation or whatever. We'll switch that. You can do the iPod Touch 5th generation. There it fits real nice. Same dimensions as the iPhone 5. In terms of the display, you got the iPad and the iPad mini. I'll get into those in a minute because I actually do have a couple screenshots for those. So we'll leave it, or actually let's go back to the iPhone 5. You can change the orientation from portrait to landscape very simply. So if you do have a landscape screenshot, maybe of some game or application that takes advantage of landscape, you can switch it between left or right. That just simply moves the home button back and forth in the speaker and whatnot. So we'll go back to portrait. That's what it's meant for. You can actually adjust the status bar. The status bar changes are meant for iOS 6 and older. Since this is iOS 7, it's not quite supported for the status bar, but I never mess with that. I just like leaving the screenshot the way it is. And then obviously you can switch between black and white, which is considered reflection. You can remove the status bar, so you just have the screenshot with no status bar. You have full screen, which is just pretty much the regular screenshot. Kind of pointless in my opinion. And then you do have a shadow here, which will add a shadow to that actual screenshot, as I'm sure you guys can see right here, which is pretty neat. But I like using it for the reflection like this. And we're going to switch it to the white one because that's what I haven't. And I want to show you guys later in this video with the with Pixelmator, how high resolution this is. It's pretty impressive. So we're going to go ahead and save that as screenshot, pop it out onto our desktop, and I'll drag it and put it next to the actual screenshot I'm using. And we'll cancel out of that. We're done with it. And now I'll do a iPad mini screenshot. And since the iPad mini is the same dimension as the iPad 2, you can use a regular iPad or iPad mini. So let's switch this from effect to reflection, like so. And we're going to actually change that to the mini. Unfortunately, you can't switch that to the white mini. You do have the option of get more effects here. Let me actually blow this up and see if there's what's new. Okay, so you have a white one. That's new, and these are old. Okay, so these are all separate downloads that you can actually just download for free, and it'll automatically install it in the ScreenTaker. That's pretty cool with the hand. I didn't know they had that. That's news, but they don't have the white iPad mini on here yet, unfortunately. So we'll just deal with the black one. And I'm just going to export this real quick as is. Pretty much all the same options as I demonstrated with the iPhone screenshot. We'll save that as 2. Save, export it, and drag and drop this next to the actual screenshot so I know which one is which. Cancel, and we'll do one more for the iPad in the portrait orientation. And this will switch to the actual iPad, and we'll change that to white, which the regular iPad does support. Again, same options as before, and then we'll save this as screenshot 3 since it's our 3rd, and we'll save it and drag that right there. Now I'm covering this is because it's something I like to use a lot for my YouTube thumbnails and also my website. It's an awesome way to put a screenshot and get it framed up with an actual device. So let's go into Pixelmator, and I'm going to open up a new project. We'll leave it pretty big. That's 1280 by 720, which is actually HD dimension, I guess you could say, in a way. So now we're going to take these ScreenTaker screenshots with the frames, and when I drop this in here, look how huge this is. Keep in mind that this project is 1280 by 720, and then boom, look how huge this is. Even with it at this size, just look at the quality of this. That's insane. Now, it is a PNG file, so this shadow, everything is kind of transparency for the shadow. If I take my brush tool and I do background layer and I paint behind this, as you can see, it paints right behind the device. It's a PNG file, so you can, do that. Let me get rid of all this real quick. And we'll shrink this down so I can bring in the others. But yeah, just look at the quality of this, guys. Look at the buttons on the side there. Isn't that impressive? Even the speaker grill right there. The camera, insane detail with this, guys. Definitely worth $5 if this is something that you could use on a regular basis, or even every once in a while. It's definitely worth it. So we'll shrink this down so we can fit the other devices in. Very high quality. Absolutely love that this application. Let's drop in the mini. Gigantic, as you can see. Look at the quality of that as well. You got the camera there, the home button, everything is just fine detail. It looks fantastic. Shrink that down, and let's just put this, let's make it a little bit smaller so we can fit the regular iPad in here as well. And okay to resize, and let's drop in the regular iPad and let you guys see this. So there you go, there's the bottom with the shadow, there's the top, you got that nice reflection, and we'll shrink this down. And I think you guys get the idea. That's basically why I wanted to pull them into Pixelmator here, just to show you guys the high-res quality of ScreenTaker and the actual device frames themselves. So that's going to be basically it for this video, guys. Again, this Mac application is called ScreenTaker. I will leave the link for it down in the description. Like I said, it's $4.99 from the Mac App Store. Definitely worth the price. And if you guys did enjoy this video, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That will help me out tremendously. And if you guys want to see more Mac app reviews, definitely click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.